I will get a lot of hate for it, but one of these shoes is bad, and I will probably get even more hate for this. Nike is absolutely outstanding. This video is meant to prove both of these statements. So first things first, we have ASICS Nimbus 27 and Nike Vomero 18. Both are designed to meet the needs of demanding runners, those in need of a really high cushion, heavy runners. That's why both of these shoes are heavy, packed with a lot of foam material. And our entire review needs to take this into account. Heavy runners have different foot shapes, running forms, and preferences. Let's start. The best example is the fit. Guess which one of these two will be more comfortable for runners? It's the Vomero. You get big heel collars and a very roomy fit, so you won't feel squeezed. Meanwhile, the Nimbus features a super fancy integrated collar, which probably costs much more to produce, but it ends up squeezing the leg. Even for me, a pretty average weight runner, Vomero provides much more comfort in this area. I'm jumping ahead with the comfort rating, but I'll discuss it further in a bit. The next thing big runners need is lockdown. They put increased pressure on the upper, so the expectation is that it should be reinforced. We see some of that in the Vomero. Reinforcement in the front, reinforcement in the midfoot, stiff heel counter. Altogether, they provide solid lockdown. However, I wouldn't say it's the best on the market. There are models that do it even better. Nimbus, on the other hand, lacks here. The front part is good. The heel counter provides a strong lockdown, but the midfoot is rather loose, which weakens the overall impression of these shoes. So now you see that's already 2 strikes against Nimbus, and we're not even halfway through. To ease the pressure, let's talk about cushion. Both shoes handle it well. Vomero is soft and feels much more pleasant. Your legs can really relax while running in them. Nimbus, on the other hand, is extremely stiff. However, it still gets the job done. Even the heaviest runners will feel covered in these shoes. So in this aspect, both shoes are equally good. However, bounce is a different story. Vomero has a small injection of bouncy Zoom X foam at the top. Just to be transparent, this part is not Zoom S, only the layer above it, and it really delivers. You get a slight push in every step, which definitely makes running more fun. The mental aspect of running is important, and Vomero nails it here. Nimbus? Dull. No bounce. Just simple foam designed for pure cushion. So it's pretty obvious which one wins in this aspect. The only area where Nimbus is superior is stability. The stiff foam prevents any wobbling. It's steady as a rock. Meanwhile, Vomero, due to its softness, is a bit wobbly and playful, meaning that people with zero running experience and problematic legs should stay away from it. Ventilation is tricky. Vomero has extra holes on the sides, and the overall mesh looks more breathable. But the second layer of mesh underneath isn't well perforated, so breathability is just average. Same for Nimbus. The top layer of mesh is not very breathable. There's some perforation on the tongue, but it doesn't really help. Both get an average rating here, meaning they work for both hot and chilly weather. But there are better models out there for each season. When it comes to running efficiency, or transition, as we call it, Vomero is much more superior. It has a rocker design that allows for a smooth transition from heel to forefoot. You feel like you're spending less energy and being guided into every new step. Nimbus? No such feeling. You just land and push off all by yourself. It's more challenging from a mental standpoint. Vomero is more joyful. And you thought it couldn't get any worse? It can. Vomero's outsole is also superior. It features increased rubber tread, which provides better grip and durability. Nimbus? More elegant, sure, but is that what heavy runners need? I doubt it. Finally, durability is even. Vomero will lose its bounce over time, while Nimbus will wear out its outsole just as fast. Worth noting, this is my expert prediction rather than an official statement, so feel free to challenge me in the comments on this one. Now let's discuss use cases. Vomero is a fun shoe. Its cushioning and comfort make it a great option for heavy runners for daily training. And not only them, anyone wearing these will feel comfy and happy, just not fast enough because of limited bounce and increased weight. Nimbus? Only good if you need extra stability, for problematic legs of heavy runners. But then, why not go for models with dedicated overpronation support? So, here's the result. Do you think I proved that Nike is great? Or that Nimbus is something to stay away from? At the very least, I hope this helps.